All right, congratulations. You want to start an LLC in Virginia. I'm going to walk you through the steps of exactly how to do that. I first need to do a little disclaimer. This is for educational purposes only. I'm not actually going to file an LLC in Virginia, but I am going to walk you through all of the steps and answer the most common questions that people have while doing this process. There's a few things that you have to think about first. Obviously, your business name. Now, with your business name, I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty of how you select a business name, but there are a few things that you have to take into account. One of those being there's some words that you can't use in an LLC. So you can't have bank, you can't have trust, and you cannot have nonprofit. So make sure that you do not have this in your standard LLC that we're going to create. Another thing too is that your business name will always include LLC. So if it's Bob's Lawn Care, it's going to be Bob's Lawn Care LLC. Another thing you really need to think about is make sure that your name is available for a website. So what I mean is you don't want to go through this whole process of filing your LLC, paying the fees to do that, and then find out you can't use that new business name to set up a website. Do some research beforehand, make sure that the name you want to use is also available for a domain for that website, and then go from there. Now, a lot of companies out there that will charge $100 to $300 to file this for you. This process is super easy. They may say it's free. Nothing's free except this. I am literally going to walk you through this for free. Usually those companies that advertise online, there are hidden fees or a paywall or something like that. So you are a smart person. You've found this page. We will walk you through exactly how to do it. So the first thing you want to do is click on the link in the description. It's going to take you to the Virginia, I believe it's the Secretary of State. You're going to have to set up a profile with Virginia. It's really easy. You click on it, you put in all of your information. It just wants to verify you're not a bot and that you are a real person and that you are really trying to set up a business in Virginia. Once you have your profile set up, you'll log in and then you will come to this page. And this page, what you're going to click on is online services right here. So you'll click on online services and then you're going to click on new businesses. Now it's going to ask you the business type, and that's going to be LLC, so limited liability company. Click on that. Filing type, you want your articles of organization. So you're going to click on this. This articles of organization for a professional LLC is if you are setting up an LLC to be a doctor, a lawyer, an accountant, something along those lines. I'm just going to be doing a standard LLC for this situation. So we'll select that and then hit continue. Now in this section, it's going to be asking you if you've already reserved the name of your business. I'm going to assume no. And if you already have, great job. And so you'll put the name here and then you can check the availability if you want to check availabilities. So obviously you want to make sure that that name is available for your state as well. I'm going to put this all in there and we will go to the next page after this. Oh, one more thing. It looks like the document fee is $100. That's actually very reasonable for filing your LLC. So I'll do this part and I'll see you on the other side. All right, now this section is for your entity email address. So your business email address. Now, if that's just going to be your personal email address as well, you can do that. I highly suggest that you get a business email address though. It's going to make your life so much easier and not kind of mix up all the personal and business stuff. Fill that out, put in your contact number, and then you'll select an industry code. All right, the business type is just going to be a general, and the duration is perpetual because we're going to assume this business is going to be very successful and is going to go on forever. We want to have good vibes with this new business. So fill all this out and then hit next and I'll see you on the other side. All right, now this section of the registration process, the first time I set up an LLC threw me off. The registered agent, I thought it was some sort of professional that went to college, got a degree, became a professional registered agent, and that's not the case. So the registered agent is, in this situation, going to be you. The state just wants to know where they're sending any legal documents, business documents, notices, anything like that. They want to know where they're sending those documents and to who is responsible for receiving those. So here you're going to create individual registered agents. So you'll hit this, fill out all of this information. So then you'll hit next to get to the next page. So I'll fill all this out and then we'll get to the next page. All right, real quick, before we get to the next page, I also want to, so the registered agent capacity, so you can select a bunch of different things here. What I would select is member or manager of the limited liability company. So I would select that and then fill the rest of this out. All right, now for this section, it's just asking where the principal office is going to be for your business. A lot of people just do this from their home. So you can put your home address. Now, if you have an office or like a warehouse apart from your home and you want to use that address, you can use that here. So fill this out and then we'll get to the next section after that. Now for this section, it's asking you how you want to kind of structure part of this business. You can either do manager managed or member managed. This section isn't required, so you don't have to do that right now if you don't want to. I'll just put member managed. All right, now this section is asking if you want to upload any other documents to this filing. I never do this because all the information that you upload is also going to be public record. I don't like to add anything extra to the public record that is unnecessary. So if you want to, you can. I don't. So I am not going to do anything and I'm just going to hit next. All right. So this is the signature page. It is just asking you if all the information that you have entered is correct and true. Obviously, I'm not going to click yes because that would be perjury and I'm not going to get myself in trouble. You'll just add your signature. Just type your name in here and then hit add once you're done with all of this. And then it's going to take you to a very important page, which is the review page. And that's just going to have all the information that you just entered in. Double and triple check that. The reason that's so important for many reasons, but if you submit this and then realize, oh, I wish I would have used a different address, it's going to cost you, depends on the state, but $25 to $50 just to go change that. So it's worth your time just to go through and double check everything. Once you've done that, you will submit this filing to the state and they will send you a confirmation email that they have received that filing. Once it is done being processed, and it depends on the state, takes maybe 3 to 7 business days for most states, you'll receive another email letting you know that it's been confirmed. And you'll also have your articles of incorporation that will either be in that email or will be on the dashboard section of your profile. So the reason that your articles of incorporation are so important is you need to have your articles of incorporation in order to do the next step of creating your business, and that is getting your EIN. Your EIN, that's your employer identification number, is essentially your social security number for your business, and you will need this to open up business bank accounts, hire employees, pay your taxes, and get insurance for your company. Now, there are companies out there, again, that will charge $100, $200 to set that up for you. It's insane that people pay for that because, first of all, it's free. There's no filing fee to get your EIN, and it's even easier than setting up an LLC. It's actually really, really easy. It takes like a minute or two to do. Click on the link below, and it's going to take you to our page that has a video with step-by-step instructions on how to set up your EIN. We also have a business starter pack that has all of the documents you'll need in your first year of business. It has an operating agreement, and it's completely customizable. You will need an operating agreement along with your EIN to open up a business bank account. We also provide non-compete agreements, non-disclosure agreements, non-disparagement agreements, documents right now that you don't realize that you need, but you definitely will. There are over 30 business documents that I've curated over the past 15 years of running multiple successful companies. I honestly wish I would have had this starter pack the first time I started an LLC. It would have saved me months of time and research, and not to mention probably thousands of dollars. The nice thing about this is it is a one-time purchase. Once you purchase this package, you have these documents that are completely customizable forever. There are companies out there that do something kind of similar, but they charge you an annual fee if you want to have access to your documents. We also have a community of entrepreneurs that can answer all of your questions while establishing and growing your business. Questions like, how do I hire an employee? What paperwork do I have them fill out? How do I fire an employee? How do I protect my company from legal liabilities? How do I deal with an angry customer or an angry employee? What do I do if I get a bad review from a customer? How do I get to the top of Google search results for my company? How do I create a website? What is the most effective way to advertise through social media? So we have answers to all these questions and more. Go check out our business starter pack. It will be one of the best decisions you make as a new business owner. And listen, save yourself from all the mistakes I made while starting my first business. Click on the link below and let's get your business growing.